Am I the asshole for denying my ex his son after he abandoned us and I took the choice alone to give him up for adoption? Wow. Okay, let's read some context and see why. Doorway so get yo, this is fake because new account coming out early. I, 32-year female, had a baby boy when I was 16. Yes, I know how that sound like. No, we weren't careful. Judge me all you want on that front. I dealt with that for many years. Mike, 33 male, was my boyfriend then, and when I found out about my pregnancy, he did a disappearing act with help from his family. Something, future college star, something. Huh? 33 years old got with a 16-year-old. That is illegal right there. My parents were always blunt. What happened next was my choice. After a lot of thinking and deciding abortion just wasn't for me, I respect that, right? I am not here to debate it. It was just not for me. I chose to give out the baby for adoption. My parents knew a super sweet couple that were looking to adopt. We met and I just knew they were the right people. This turned from a teen mistake to a almost surrogacy. I started homeschool to finish my education and had to rest. The adopted parents were with me for everything and even paid for most of the medical costs. The adopted mother was a teacher, so she helped me with my schoolwork and to prepare for college. They were present for the birth and I refused to hold the baby. Wow. Instead, his actual mother did, and it was just right. I stay in the baby's life in a distant position as a special aunt. Well, he is no longer a baby and he knows who I am. But his mom is the same woman that raised him and I continue to be his special aunt. The only change is now he knows who to call if he needs a kidney. His sense of humor is like mine, go figure. We talk maybe once in a blue moon, which in all honesty is the best. He is happy and I don't regret giving him up to a happy life. For my part, I married 6 years ago. My husband Aaron, 44 male, was divorced and good terms with Bella, 40 female. They have 2 children together, a boy that is 16 and a girl that is 19. Aaron made it clear since we began dating that his kids' approval was important and that Bella was part of his life forever. Not as a spouse but as a friend and mother to his children. I also told Bella and him about my teen pregnancy. Well, to begin with the kids. My stepdaughter and I get along. She obviously is closer to her mother but still does girl days with me every so often. It is more like friends that my stepson is incredibly close to me. He called me his other mom and always asked me to be present for important events. We bonded when his childhood dog passed away as my cat died about the same time. Bella and we are best friends. I know people have complicated relationships with their partners and exes, but we always show respect to each other. I never try to take her place. I know Aaron and her said something special long before I was in the picture. That is their history, and I am a stepmom, not a mom. Her place in the kid's life is not up for competition. The reason for this background is that the whole mess with Mike started with when I took my stepson to a medical appointment. It wasn't serious, though. He did have to use anesthesia. Aaron and Bella both could get the day off. They tried, but their jobs are on call and they cannot easily take time off. So I went on my own to be my stepson's support. I then recognized Mike as one of the doctors. His real name, both first and last name, are incredibly common and it had been years. Not to mention my priority was being my stepson's support and everything else was secondary. After my stepson was done, he was a bit out of expected. I was sitting him out in the car and making sure he was comfortable when Mike came over. He told me he had been thinking about me and our son for so long. He was glad our boy was okay. It really took me a few minutes for my brain to clear on what was going on. He kept on rambling about apologies and how he wasn't ready to be a father, blah blah blah. Eventually, I just sighed and loudly said, "This is not the baby I was pregnant with. I gave him up for adoption after I gave birth. I am a stepmother." My loopy stepson chimed in with, "Other mom." I had to hold back a smirk to be honest. Okay. So Mike was the one that pregnant her, right? And is the biological father of the daughter that got adopted. Mike was stunned by that, and it gave me time to catch up on the important details. I give up the baby. He knows what happened and why I give him up. I married a man with 2 children. I am happy and don't want him in my life. And no, I won't give him contact information for the adopted family. He is 16 years too late. That was the end of it, and I got into my car to get my stepson home rest. Since then, Mike found me in social media and has been painting this sob story about me denying him a chance to be a father. How I was a poor mother that threw away her child to raise someone else's children. I am basically the sea devil apparently. Most of our former classmates that saw the post reminded him that he left me. Some of his high school friends even point out he laughed about leaving me pregnant. I didn't know that part. A few of his relatives have reached out to ask me about taking Mike's chance to be a father. That's it, made me a poor Christian. I am not. I am Jewish to begin with. A few friends tell me it was a bitch move to give the baby up without telling Mike. I don't personally think I was the wrong, but in case I leave to the judgment to the internet masses. So Reddit, am I the asshole? Man, these people. Mike, he is a complete psycho. He just think that he left the baby and disappeared for 16 years and he can come back and I think nothing ever happened. That is completely wrong. In the story, it sounds like Mike is the doctor now, which is kind of crazy. And that's how they met, which is even more crazier. But I think Mike is the wrong here, kind of giving up on the biological son or daughter and coming back 16 years later when I don't even know how OP gonna take care of the child as a single mom. That is just hard. And every time OP look at the child and she just think about the hardship Mike put her through. When OP was 16, got with Mike was 33 years old. So they were big gap, and it was definitely illegal for them to get together. So this story is kind of messed up that they are kind of how they even met. It is illegal. A consent age is 18 years old. So this story is really messed up, man. I don't even know why Mike didn't even get in trouble for that. But yeah, the bottom line is Mike is definitely the asshole here for leaving for 16 years without even a conversation, and now he just appeared randomly and saying that I was so wrong, I am so sorry. I don't think Mike is sorry. If he is sorry, he would have not left her, right, to disappear out of the world. If he feels sorry for her, but he didn't. He just left and joked about it on Facebook. Yeah, that is just messed up. I don't think Mike is the right person to get back together with, and I'm happy that OP is having a good life, having a 2 steps children that really love her. So this is great, good news to hear. But yeah, leave in the comment section below what you guys think of the story. If you want more of these stories, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Greatly appreciate the support. And yeah, my name is Kelvin, and I see you guys next video.